Los Angeles International Airport, Raleigh-Durham International Airport, and the busiest airport in the world, Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. This year, AAA reports domestic travel is up 9% compared to last year. And for many families, Labor Day is the last hurrah before school begins. So airports are expected to be packed this weekend. So joining me live in studio is AAA's Director of Public Relations for Central and Western New York, Elizabeth Carey. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, it's a busy week.
Yeah, what can people expect if they're heading out on the roads or if they're flying somewhere this weekend?
So since you mentioned the airports, first thing is to give yourself extra time.
Yeah.
There's some steps that you can take, like downloading the airline's app, sign up for text alerts for your flight, pack lightly, use that carry-on bag so you don't lose your luggage, and then get to the airport early so you can't be blamed for any flight delays.
I am team carry-on only. My husband knows that. I've converted him actually after an incident at an airport where we were running to check his bag. What advice do you have for people who are flying to keep those stress levels low? Like, I'm all about the carry-on. That's a tip I have for people.
Yeah, we always say pack your patience. Just try to remember, a lot of people are trying to get out and about. This is the last hurrah, the last holiday weekend after a really blockbuster record-breaking summer travel season. So we're seeing people traveling across the country, people taking road trips, and people really, the #1 destination, Seattle, because people are going on these Alaskan cruises.
Oh.
But what's interesting is Seattle was #1 last year too, but this year is 30% higher. So it shows you how many more people are taking advantage of those bucket list Alaska trips.
Because they want to go to Alaska.
Yeah.
A lot of people, that's like one of the only states that they have to cross off their list, Alaska and Hawaii.
Right.
Wow. All right. So when people come back on Monday, what can they expect then? Like, they've done their trip. Now they've got to get home and probably get the kids ready for school next week.
Right. So Monday and Tuesday are supposed to be the busiest days for return travel, both at the airports and on the roads. So you're going to want to be prepared for that. Everybody wants to take off, enjoy themselves, and wants to come back at the same time.
Right.
So, yeah, expect extra congestion for sure. And on the roads, for example, there's going to be a lot more traffic.
Yeah.
And the New York State Thruway last weekend was bumper to bumper with people with, heading out and about. And it's going to be the same this week with a lot of people coming back. So just be prepared for that. If you can travel like early in the morning or later in the evening to beat some of the crowds, that will help.
Because it seems like people stagger when they leave, but when they come back home, everybody wants to use Monday as a travel day.
Of course. And then it's back to school on Tuesday. And you have to think about, besides the people flying, Finger Lakes, Thousand Islands, Adirondacks, really popular for this weekend, and then camping as well. So people are out and about, and that doesn't even think about the people going to the beaches or the backyard barbecues and all that. So it's going to be busy.
What are some of the most popular trips? Because I know like a lot of people are flying, but there are also a lot of cool day trips that you can do right here in Western New York. And there are some things that you don't need to plan ahead. You can just do them. Like if you're camping, you probably need to have reserved a space already. But what are some of the things you can do here locally?
Yeah, exactly. We are seeing people taking a lot of day trips too. So people going down to Chautauqua Lake, for example. People going to Niagara Falls. That's always a popular one. People going, of course, back to school shopping up to the outlets and things like that. So there's going to be different traffic patterns all across the board as people get ready for the end of summer, unfortunately, and the start of the school year.
All right. Well, thank you, Elizabeth Carey, for coming on Most Buffalo today.
Oh, anytime.
All right.